what's your optimal performance zone? Well, on one end of performance, we've got the relax zone. This is where you're overconfident. You rely a lot on your physical ability. You don't bring much energy to the game because you don't think you have to. You got a broad awareness, so you don't know what to pay attention to play well. And in the relaxed zone, our athletes usually have big egos. They're grandiose. They think they're superior. They're entitled to play well, and everybody should make the conditions perfect for them. And they have too much trust in their physical ability. And that's where the naturals tend to play. Their language is, everybody has to make it perfect for me. If you don't, it's somebody else's fault. The ice, the officials, the equipment, you, parents, and they see criticism as you saying they're a bust. And in the tense zone, they lack confidence. They have uncontrolled energy, and they've got a narrow awareness. They don't know they miss important information about how to perform at a high level. And the bust has a language where they're overcritical, like the kid that I showed you earlier. They think you pointing out mistakes is because you're doing it to punish them, and they want to quit. In the tense zone, they have a low ego. They think they're inferior, and they don't have any trust in their physical ability. In the zone, it's like playing on the pond on Christmas Eve day. Got a sense of control. You're focused on the immediate moment. There's a loss of self-identity. You're not worried about what other people are thinking. You're just focused on what's important now, and you're having fun. Natural and the bust are both examples of fixed mindset. I recommend every coach read the book by Carol Dweck called Mindset. That's what a lot of this work is based on. Fixed mindsets are focused on the idea that you have certain traits or qualities that you can't train or develop. Okay, people do that because they want to avoid challenges. That's because they fear embarrassing themselves, and they do that to create the illusion of certainty. Okay, that creates a default future for them. What's a default future? The default future is the future you live into based on your own experiences. So that means if you're a fan of the Wild, Timberwolves, or the Vikings, no matter how they do in the regular season, you should always expect to get disappointed. Okay? That's the default future. Default futures that are based on fixed mindsets have no definition. There's no reason then to engage in development, and then their game stagnates and our game stagnates.